The music pounded through the speakers, lights flickered across the room, and laughter rolled from every corner of the party. I stood by the bar, a glass in my hand, casually scanning the crowd until my eyes caught sight of her, my wife Emma. Instead of meeting my gaze with a smile, she was swaying in another man's arms, her body pressed close, her head nestled against his shoulder. The soft curve of her lips showed a smile I hadn't seen in weeks. My chest tightened, and for a moment it felt as though the ground had opened beneath me. She wasn't simply dancing, she was absorbed in him, lost in that moment as though I didn't exist. The first wave that hit me was rage, burning hot and fast. My grip tightened on the glass until I thought it might shatter in my hand. But just behind the anger was something worse. An ache so sharp it nearly took my breath away. Betrayal. She and I had walked into this room together, but somehow I stood alone while she clung to another man. Questions tore through my head. Was this innocent or had it been happening all along? Did it even matter? Her choice was written all over her actions. I couldn't stand there as a spectacle. I set my glass down carefully, my fingers trembling, and walked toward the door. I wouldn't give her or anyone else the satisfaction of seeing me break. My silence would be my answer. Pulling my jacket around me, I stepped outside into the chill of the night air. For me, something ended in that instant. The quiet street outside was a sharp contrast to the chaos inside. I moved slowly, trying to steady my breathing, the cold biting at my skin as white clouds escaped my lips. Memories surfaced uninvited. Our late-night talks, the dreams we once built together, the promises we had whispered in the dark. Where had it all unraveled? Had I been blind to the cracks? Maybe I had assumed love would always be enough. Tonight told me otherwise. Reaching my car, I leaned against the cold metal, staring down at the pavement. My phone buzzed in my pocket, but I couldn't bring myself to answer. I didn't need to hear excuses. I had witnessed enough. I pulled my keys out, ready to leave it all behind, when hurried footsteps echoed behind me. Wait. Her voice pierced the silence, uneven and desperate. I turned, and there she was, Emma, breathless, her heels clicking against the pavement as she ran toward me. Her hair was messy, her face flushed from the dance floor, but her eyes were wide, frantic. She grabbed my arm, holding on as though I might vanish. Please don't go. It's not what you think. Her words spilled into the cold air, trembling. I stood frozen, jaw clenched, the image of her in his arms burning inside me. She rushed to explain, her sentences tumbling over each other. He's just an old friend. I wasn't thinking. I only wanted to dance. I didn't realize how it looked. Her fingers tightened around mine, her eyes wet with tears. The moment I saw you were gone, I searched for you. Please don't let this destroy us. I turned fully toward her, breathing deeply, my voice low and edged with hurt. You embarrassed me, Emma. Do you know what it felt like to watch my wife draped over another man? Tears streaked down her cheeks as she shook her head. I'm sorry. It was careless. But it was only a dance. You're the one I love, I swear it. Please don't walk away. Her desperation cut through my defenses. I studied her, searching her face for the truth, for some sign of deceit. What I found instead was fear, raw and trembling fear of losing me. My anger didn't vanish, but it shifted, melting into sorrow, into disappointment, and beneath all of it, into love that refused to die. I didn't forgive her. I didn't condemn her. But I let her hold my hand. That was enough for her in that moment. We never returned to the party. Instead, we drove home in silence, her hand resting firmly over mine as if loosening her grip might make me disappear. The road ahead was clouded, heavy with broken trust and unhealed wounds. But sitting there beside her, I realized something. Betrayal doesn't always end a marriage in one instant. Sometimes it forces you to confront everything you've ignored, to face truths you've tried to bury. Whether we would survive this storm, only time could reveal. But one thing was certain, she would never forget the night she almost lost me forever.